Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you made it. Today I am going to do a frog. I have a butterfly that I got from Dollar General. It's kind of it's like a feathery butterfly, if that makes any sense. It's not plastic, it's not paper, you can feel the feathers. So it's on a pick. I am going to try to put that into my frog, put it on the back of my frog. But right now I am putting some UV resin into the frog eyes, and I'm going to put some glass eyes in there. I chose some blue eyes. Thought it would go pretty good. The butterfly is blue. It's a dark blue, and the eyes are kind of like more of a lighter aqua blue, I guess. But the butterfly does have some specks of aqua in it, so it should go. I'm just going to pop that underneath my UV light and get those eyes set in there. I'm going to flip it over and get the other side as well. Get both sides cured up pretty good. I put more UV resin in than I normally would. It just came squirting out. Now that that is all cured up, I am going to pour down just a little bit of resin. I have my Bond Crafter resin mixed up, and I have some dark blue-ish, kind of medium blue, fine glitter. And I'm going to just put the tiniest little bit of a sprinkle in there. I don't want it completely glitter. I don't want to even notice the glitter, really. I just want a little bit of shimmer here and there. I'm going to take my resin and just pour it into the back of the turtle. I'm not filling my mold up. I just want to get his back side, his top side. And I'm going to put this butterfly in there. Isn't that pretty? I did coat that butterfly with UV resin because I didn't want all the bubbles coming up in between those feathery little bits. So hopefully that will eliminate most of my bubbles. I think this butterfly must be for flower arranging or something because it is on a little thin metal pick. So they probably stuck it in maybe a wreath or something or flower arrangement. But we're sticking it in a frog today. I had concerns doing this with the butterfly. I was worried that bubbles would be trapped underneath the butterfly wings or body and I wouldn't be able to see it. And then once I got it into the frog, you can see there how snug of a fit the tips of those wings are that go right into his armpits there. And I thought, this is going to come right through. It's not going to get covered with resin. It'll be poking out of my frog. So I was really concerned about how this was going to come out. The bubble issue, the poking out issue. I knew it was going to stay in place because it was very snug. I'm pushing it down to see if any bubbles come from underneath the butterfly and trying to see if I can get it to maybe lay a little bit upward towards so it has an arch towards the frog's back. So I'm going to take it out and I'm going to bend it a little bit more, give it more of an arch in there, and hope that it's not so wedged. I think that might be okay. Really, my main concern is those wings sticking out. I'm going to pour some more resin over the butterfly. I want to try to make sure the butterfly is completely submerged, but I don't want the resin going up too far into the feet or anything, the thighs of my frog, because I want to make those a different color. So I'm going to prop it up with a popsicle stick or two, try to get it so the resin stays down and just in the head and the back area, really. And that should be good. I think that'll keep the resin where I want it. And pour a little bit more in there, and then I'm going to set this aside and let this cure up, and then I'll come back for my second layer of resin. That first layer is cured, so we are back to do a second layer. I give my frog a spray of isopropyl alcohol, and I just have some golden mica powder mixed up with some very fine gold glitter in it. The golden I got from Resin Mold Box. It came as an extra in one of the monthly subscriptions. And the gold glitter is just a small little bottle of fine gold glitter that I stole from my daughter's art kit. She'll never know. That golden is really pretty, and I think it's going to help make that butterfly pop out really well too. That's my hopes anyway. Blue and yellow go pretty good together, so it should look good. I'm going to scrape all that out of there. I do need a little bit more of the yellow. I don't want it coming into the feet because I want to make the little toes different color. Don't want gold in it. So I'm going to get this all scraped out, and I'm going to get some more golden mixed up, and I'm going to put blue in its feet. So I'm going to get some blue mixed up. And here it is. That's the golden that I used. A very pretty color. I'm going to fill up that frog body just a little bit more, and I'm also going to put the blue into the toes, but I want to make sure it's at the right level because I don't want all the blue just to run down into that gold. And the blue I'm using is my favorite blue from Eye Candy, the Blue Blood. I'm going to pour that into the toes, just keeping an eye on whether it's going to run down into the legs. I want it strictly in the feet and in the toes. I'm going to put this on a bit of a fast forward because all I'm doing is just trying to make sure the blue stays where I want it. So I'm just going back and forth with my blue and gold, pushing the resin each way. So fast forward that. We didn't need to spend 4 minutes watching me pour gold and blue. Get my cup all scraped out. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to have a little bit of blue left over, but that's okay. I'll put it in something else. Get a dome on these little tootsies. And I will be back when it is time to demold. Alright, time to demold. I am very hopeful that there are no bubbles underneath that butterfly. I'm expecting there will be, but I can have hopes that there won't be. The frog is giving me a little bit of a challenge to get out this time for some reason. But we will get it. Get those toes out, make sure they're good. Alright, here we go. Oh, goodness. I'm nervous. Oh, he looks so cute. Alright, it is not sticking out. The butterfly doesn't stick out. Thank goodness. I was worried about that. It looks good. I wish I had used darker eyes though. I was trying to do the lighter blue eyes to get the little, I don't know if you can see it, there's little specks of the lighter blue in that butterfly. So I was trying to give it a little bit of contrast, but still keeping the blue. His feet look good. Oh, he's adorable. It worked. All right. Well, let me know what you think of this little frog. It had quite the appetite. It ate a whole butterfly. Here are a few final pictures for you.
Little jars lined on the table, every color, every shade I saved. MnTTreasures in my hands, liquid dreams turning into play.
Thanks for watching.